These mothers were exhausted, so they met on a field to scream. Hello, everyone. My name is Swamp.
Today, Junior! Jesus Christ, go on YouTube and click any video of Joe Biden and check out the like and the dislike ratios. That should prove to you that no one likes him.
And I actually had a different video planned for today, but I just didn't sleep that well last night, and I'm tired, and I watched the clip again that I was planning on putting on here.
I wear us to school to protect Will and Rosie from coronavirus.
And what do we do with the spray?
Spray my glasses.
Yep. And what do we do to your backpack?
We spray it too.
And I couldn't take it. I couldn't do it. So maybe I'll come back to that later. Instead, let me tell you a story. These mothers were exhausted, so they met on a field to scream. The pandemic has been relentless for mothers, many of whom have been stuck in an endless cycle of work and childcare. Some Massachusetts mothers gathered to do something about it. All right, we're going to take action, take initiative. Let's see what they got. Surely they tried to fix some of their problems. This sounds great. Let's see what they did. In Boston, many mothers were exhausted. The pandemic had been so draining that they wanted to scream. But they had to hold it in because they had children to raise, careers to build, and chores to finish. For nearly 2 years, they had been trapped. But on a night this month, about 20 mothers ditched their duties. They left their children and homes behind and headed to a high school football field. One by one, they emerged from the shadows and gathered at the 50-yard line. They stood in a circle under the soft lights, and for 20 glorious minutes, they screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed. Said Sarah Harmon, a therapist, yoga teacher, and mother who organized the gathering. Of course, a therapist and a yoga teacher. Who could have seen that coming? Their voices, which carried years of pain and rage they could finally release, merged into an anguished chorus, according to videos of the gathering, which we saw at the beginning. Just empowering stuff. It was so nice to feel out of control for the first time, one mother told Miss Harmon, who lives in Boston. At the gathering on January 13th, which was previously reported by the radio station W. Burr and the Boston Globe, Burr, Boston, I get it. She said a lot of the mothers were feeling bitter. They questioned why the pandemic was still going on and why children under 5 could not be vaccinated, said Miss Harmon, the founder of the School of Mom, a mindfulness website for mothers. Children under 5 have still not been approved to get a coronavirus vaccine. Of course, this is put together by someone who started a thing called School of Mom for mindfulness. Good God. The gathering, she said, unfolded in 5 parts. The first 4 of which were a normal scream, a round of swearing, a free-for-all of screams or shouts, and a scream in honor of the mothers who were too busy to attend, or actually had a life. Some of the mothers put their all into screaming, hunching over and throwing their arms back, according to videos Miss Harmon shared. I get that sometimes you just want to scream, but you don't film it and put it on the internet or start a school of mom mindfulness about it. Come on. You keep that to yourself. That's what adults do. The 5th part was a contest to see who could scream the longest. The winner, who screamed for almost 30 seconds, was Miss Buckley, a 36-year-old therapist and mother of 2. Why are they all therapists? Is she a yoga teacher too? And why is that not surprising in the slightest? I probably could have kept screaming, she said on Sunday. It's been a really, really tough time. It sounds like it might be a self-inflicted tough time, but okay. She said that as a mother of 2 and 4-year-old daughters, she felt left behind. We're still trying to navigate quarantines and stuff when the country seems to have moved on, she said. See, I told you this was a self-inflicted thing. Move on. Just move on with your life. Good Lord. This is actually a perfect article to capture the absolute state of journalism, the absolute state of the COVID pandemic. I guess that's still going on if you're a moron. And the absolute state of women in America. Get it together. Come on. Why are we allowing, normalizing adults acting like children? I get it. You get frustrated sometimes. You don't have to turn it into this, empowering, everybody look at me moment. You just deal with it. If you're a man, you go drink a few beers at the bar, maybe punch someone in the face, and boom, you're good as gold. You got it. I guess you're trying to find that for you, but don't film it. Don't write an article about it. It's not news. It's a personal problem. Keep it that way, please.